This episode of Comic Trips is brought to you by Nerdly, Farpoint Toys and Collectibles, and Beau Photography. Check the links in the description below for more information. We are here in the basement den of the Hebrakowicz's Cat's parents' house. Oh, I'm not sure what I thought about it. Is that what we're doing?
This is a whole other level right now. I wish you could experience this with me.
There's an old saying, if something exists, somebody somewhere probably collects it.
Whether it be items from our childhood that we had and eventually got rid of,
Or never got our hands on in the first place.
as adults, we become collectors of all things nostalgia.
It could be comic books, toys from our youth, or anything that strikes a nostalgic chord.
Our never-ending hunt has taken us thousands of miles and allowed us to meet incredible new friends along the way. I'm Paul, and if I remember it, then I probably collect it.
I'm Kat, and I'm particular with what becomes part of my collection. Together, we are Comic Trips, and this is our journey for pop culture treasure. Comic Trips, yeah, Comic Trips. Thanks for driving us around, Dad.
You're welcome.
So today we are headed to Big Apple Con in New York City. My dad has been gracious enough to drive us to the train station because we live very close to the New Brunswick train station, so.
It wouldn't make sense for us to drive in, pay the tolls, pay to park.
No.
You know, just the ease of convenience is simply just take the train in.
Yeah.
And I'm holding the camera up here on the dashboard. That's why my hand is being all intrusive and whatnot.
So I'm really excited about Big Apple Con because we've heard about it time and time again. We've been told we need to visit it. They have some really cool guests, Frank Miller, Jim Lee. There's some really cool artists here, and this con has been around for a really long time, and it's got a really cool, it's got a really cool following. It's a smaller convention.
Well, it's the longest running Comic-Con in New York City. It started in 1996 by Mike Carbonaro,
Yeah.
who's like a living legend when it comes to comic books in New York City and the whole area surrounding. Then I want to say in like 2008, 2009, it was purchased by Wizard World or Wizard Entertainment at that point. Eventually what happened was Carbonaro bought it back.
I didn't know that.
So he owns it again, and it's very, very comic book centric. A lot of pop culture cons and comic cons, or they'll do a ton of cosplay stuff or a ton of other things. This is very, very comic book centric, and Phil's driving like the Indy 500 right now.
Slow it down, Dad. Don't get a ticket, Phil.
Get a ticket. So Papa Phil has been nice enough to drive us to the train station, so we're gonna hopefully
Do some damage.
I've never done this. I've never gone into Penn Station before, so.
It's a lot of fun. I used to do it all the time with my friends. We'd get really drunk on the train.
Is that sarcastic?
No.
Fun?
It's actually fun.
Okay.
Because we'd get really drunk on the train and then go to a club.
Okay.
Good times.
Did you know about this?
Nope.
You do now.
Second. We're going uptown.
Well, at least all we had to do was walk across the street.
Yeah.
How we doing? Ready to scan?
Yeah, I had two of them.
All right, no problem. One.
Thank you.
One, no problem. How we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing well.
This is the guest list.
And we got two.
Thank you very much.
No problem. You're good to go.
All right.
You see Samir?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take a few deep breaths so I don't get overwhelmed.
Since Iron Man 2. They said since Iron Man 2.
Let's go.
just walked in the door
So do we.
5 minutes ago.
Okay.
We didn't know where to start.
Yeah.
Because we've
Yeah.
never done this con before, so we don't
okay.
know where to start or...
Yeah, well, you're lucky because as of right now, it's not a huge humid mess in here.
Any recommendations?
This is only the second time that I've been to this thing. It's a lot different than it was last year. It was a lot more, it was much more cramped.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
It
year
seems
like
most okay right now.
Yeah, they spread it out a lot this year.
That's good.
So, but yeah, it's definitely, yeah. Congrats, guys, by
Thank
the
you
way,
very much.
on your nuptials.
Thank you.
I have been married 18 years now. So
Wow.
my wife still tolerates me in all of this craziness. So,
I've got 4 months in now, and I'm good.
Hey.
yeah, you're okay.
Seasoned.
Anyway, guys, let's go.
Good seeing you, man. Thank you for coming up to say hi.
No problem. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Which way do you want to?
I don't know.
Okay, we were going this way. Let's just keep going this way.
But there's stuff that way.
I know. We'll make our way around. Remember, no rush.
Yeah, but I don't know where to... Oh my god, look at these jackets. A Spider-Man jacket. Hulk smash. That's really heavy. Wow, I like that.
On a Saturday night either we're going to do
I don't have this. I love this. It's like a museum piece.
Yeah. Okay. You get it?
Yeah.
You got on this. I didn't see it.
It was a 5, I think.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one. Have a good weekend.
No, I don't want to go down that road. No.
It's Kingdom Hearts. Do you want to walk around?
I want to like...
He was like, oh, that thing's off, and he turned it around, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll turn it off. I was recording then, like, I talked to him, he responded,
Is it 50% off the price that's on there?
yes.
Okay.
We posted
That you're either different. Yeah. Actually, what mine.
You guys accept cards?
What's that?
Do you accept cards?
Yes.
I'm good. Thank you very much.
You gonna remember them?
These ones are priced as merch.
Yeah. The one's over here at $2.
Once my
Look at this cover.
So
But like, look how good the costume looks. That's my favorite costume. I don't know why they got rid of that one. Scotty Young. Oh my god, I can't. Frick. Look at the Halloween town in the back. Oh my gummy ship.
Donald, Goofy, and both chicken nuggets.
Dude, I don't want to go down this road. But this is dope.
Maybe you should.
Okay, I'm gonna grab this one.
who's got to charge tax on the card?
We'll dip our toes.
You got cash? You want to pay
I
cash?
actually have cash.
Okay.
wonder how much I want for that extra refill. I don't has him. Fucking hell. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Only 6 in the world exist at that grade.
2,200.
They say 90, because I know most people in the grade and then I'm so they're collection.
How much do you have on the Spider-Man bust?
Okay, that's the Sideshow exclusive,
Right.
where she has the green face.
With the green face?
Yeah, only 150 exist. On eBay, it's at $425. I'm selling it for $275, a best offer.
This is so satisfying. First appearance of Patsy Walker's Hellcat.
Yeah. Is that the only Avengers? Yeah. There's a bunch of X-Men.
I want to find this South Pole here. 45.
Do I get it for my mom?
What size shirt is your mom?
An extra large? Do I get it for her?
I mean, she said keep an eye out for Green Arrow stuff, right?
Yeah. Just one. That's all I need.
25.
25? Okay. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
My mom's gonna love that.
Can I see the giant size?
Show me a
She's a beauty.
Oh, okay. Oh, with the, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought it
This is just
Someday. Dream book.
Someday soon.
Absolute dream book. Do you guys have a car? Do you have a car? Sure.
No, actually, in the same building.
terrible murder.
The anime character, like Samurai Furo, like
And then on like 11x17, one
Hey, how's it going, guys?
I think the feedback we haven't had in every show, we lose wherever it then goes. You know, you can use any board and dad or the Milo. Yeah. How many times I bought a book and the coupon was gone? Go check that out. Tell me me that's not good. Now you can see.
See? There you are. Now you can look at both sides of the book.
How has that never been?
Yeah.
I said the same thing.
Because he
Until I
woke
put a
up one
pen
day
on it.
and in the head.
Immediately.
One of your customers said they'd come over. He'll probably know his name. Oh, listen, you know, I got something in the big.
My name is Johnny Heritage. I'm the inventor and owner of Slayer Pearl Enterprise. It's one of the things that I think is always should have been out there. Should have been came out a long time ago. Let's try and bring out more for the collectors. You know, sometimes you want to do more than just have your books in a box. You want to like display it. And we also came out with a UV for the CGC books, so you don't have to worry about the light hitting them or anything. It's so awesome. Why keep your books in the friggin' back cave? You know, have them out.
$50, $40, $60.
Did you get 5?
Yes.
What did you end up taking?
I mean,
3 silvers and 2 currants. Oh, thank you.
really?
For her current ones.
Oh, that's very
Thank you
nice
so
of you.
much.
Thank you.
It's very nice meeting you.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully we'll be talking soon.
Yeah.
How awesome is that?
Dude, these are so dope. Are you joking?
Okay.
And he gave us a free pack of currants.
Fireball. How old is this? It's Fireball 7?
What year is it from, you know?
96 or so, 97.
You know what I like about your booth is that it's one of the only booths I can tell that like see stuff on the wall that I own.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Where should we put this that like, you know, customers not going?
I mean, it's worthless, so I don't care.
Okay. Printing.
I think you looked at that at New York Comic Con. You ever seen that?
I haven't.
Let me see.
Really good.
Was your store in New York? No, I'm in Virginia. All right, good luck, man. Very cool. All right, cool.
Should be 9 there.
Okay. Really? That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 23. Yeah, you did pretty good.
How much?
23? That's me. I'm out of Virginia. Oh, okay.
We're out of Atlantic City.
Oh, okay.
Ready? $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $23. I was expecting to spend $60. I wasn't expecting for that. He just said that they're 3 for $5.
I
don't know.
I just wanted to open it up and make sure like it's not broken or anything. Wow. That is beautiful.
How beautiful is that?
It's gorgeous.
Unpunched. Yeah. It should be graded. Like it's worth getting graded, you know? That's easy to hate. That I can't go lower on.
What do you have on this Lando here?
$275.
Yeah, so for this,
$250, maybe $350. You guys each wanted it. 60. There should be a keeper down there.
oh, and the Bonanza comes out. Okay.
She was hiding them.
So, how about this? So
we said this would be 325, right?
Okay.
How about 550 for all this?
Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me?
It's good, yeah. Way to go.
What can you do for me with these? This is just going to be a little bit more out of my price range. Plus, we have to lug these home to Atlantic City from today. I'm taking a trip.
I have a big, nice staff for you guys.
Okay.
410.
You do 4 even?
4 even. We take care of our people. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a really nice setup.
Yeah. It should work. This one should work.
There you go.
Try it again.
See if it'll go through now.
I don't know which one you
The
approved.
joint one. Use the J.
No, you might.
Well, did you approve yours in the text message?
All right, Paul.
Oh, that was the
Dave,
Wonderful.
thank you so much.
All right,
Really appreciate
wonderful.
it.
Appreciate
Oh,
it.
it's very nice meeting you
Very
guys.
nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. No problem.
Very nice meeting you.
And she knows she makes the custom cases.
Are you sure you want to carry that?
Yeah, I'm good.
How about I carry it?
That's fine. No, we're fine. Maybe you gotta try and pave the way for me here, so I'm taking up a lot of real estate. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Exit it, please. Exit this way.
See, we got.
We are in the den in the basement of the Haberkowitz residence. In the basement of the Alamo. In the basement.
So our intro was a little short because I'm not exaggerating when I tell you my parents live like 5 minutes away from the New Brunswick train station. So we filmed a really quick intro, but we promised to give you length and quality right now.
Big Apple Con or Big Apple Comic Con, depending on which of the social media profiles you follow, because Big Apple Con and Big Apple Comic Con, they exist like 2 in 1. One of them seems to be run by like the Carbonaro camp, and then the other one just seems to be kind of like a more like professional.
Is it like fan? No, is it fan operated?
I don't think it's fan operated.
No, because
but
those graphics are quality.
Right, but there's legitimately 2 separate, complete existing runs of Big Apple Con, Big Apple Comic Con, and it's the same thing. One of them says at the Hotel Pennsylvania. The other one says at the Penn Plaza, which is in the Hotel Pennsylvania, and then they have 2 completely different websites.
Yeah, the 2 websites really threw me off because I'm like, well, as soon as he told me that, I was like, well, did I buy tickets from the right website? Right. But I guess they all lead back to the same ticketing website.
We've never been to it before, so we were just like, did we go to the wrong one? Okay, but it was fun.
We went to the right one.
Regardless, we did go to the right one, and it was
fun.
Awesome.
So if you are traveling into New York, like via the train or something, it was really easy for us personally because we got on New Jersey Transit. We jumped on in New Brunswick, we got off at New York Penn Station, and then we went out the 7th Avenue exit because the hotel is between 7th and 33rd, and right across the street was the hotel. Like, it was so easy, and there's actually a crosswalk right in the middle as soon as you jump out.
It could not have been easier. And me, as someone who grew up in an area of New Jersey where mass transit wasn't really taking a whole lot, we have some buses down by Atlantic City, and there's one rail line from Atlantic City to Philly, but I'm not used to the whole like mass transit that goes on up here in North Jersey, into New York and over. So I was nervous, but she knew what was going on.
I had some fun times on the train.
Yeah.
We get in there and they had it really well laid out. So they had one line for people that have not bought their tickets yet, and then they had another line for people that purchased their tickets online. We purchased ours online, so they gave us little QR codes. The guy scanned my phone, banded us, and in we went. We walked around and we went right up the escalator. The people from Royal were there, and it's always a great time seeing the guys from Royal. I specifically couldn't spend too much time at their booth, otherwise all of my money would have just been poof!
It almost has this warehouse style feel to it, the way the
that was not like a
convention space is laid out. It's not like how you feel when you go to Monster Mania Con in New Jersey with carpet and drapes. Yeah,
this was not that.
This felt like almost like an industrial warehouse type bathroom, which I'm okay with. It kind of
bathroom. You said bathroom.
Did I say bathroom?
You did. But sure.
And it was very winding, so you'd walk up and you could either go to the left or to the right on the escalators, and then you go back around in here, you go here, up, down, back, 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 back. It's a labyrinth in there.
Yeah, it is.
Very tight. And I think we got kind of lucky that there wasn't a whole ton of people there.
No.
We stopped at a bunch of spots, and we got some really cool stuff.
We did.
Very happy with today's haul.
Today's haul was definitely quality over quantity. Well, I don't know. You did go a little ham on comic books. So we did stop at the Royal booth. I love the guys from Royal. They are always so great. They've got great customer service. They've got great demeanors.
Webisode 40, a Royal excursion. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
40.
And then when we were there, I found that Kingdom Hearts Jack Skellington. Mm-hmm. And then they now have a separate store where they've got the wrestling and sports
collectibles
and cards.
Yeah.
It's a great time. So anyway, we were at their booth and I found a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic book from Boom. I found a variant and it's like almost like a museum cover. It's really neat. I don't have this one and it's Power Rangers. And I mean, I'm collecting Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Around the corner from the Royal booth, there was a stand that had 50% off their Bronze and Silver Age books. I grabbed.
Can I just throw it out there?
Yeah.
If you are going for back issues, this was a phenomenal show for back issues and deals on back issues. This show, I saw the most amount of graded comics for sale.
Yes.
This one table had freaking bins of graded comics and like old stuff too. And
Anthony's comic book art was at one.
Yes, that's what it was.
He's the artist that was on Comic Book Men and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, he was.
Rows and rows and rows of graded books.
like slabbed books.
This one booth that I stopped at had 50% off their back issue prices. So I got 3 really nice Herb Trimpe era Incredible Hulk covers, 117, 119, and 124. This was $10. It ended up being only $5. This was $18. It ended up only being $9. This one was $10. Only ended up being $5. Not too shabby for these. These are 12 and 15 cent cover books.
A lot of the booths too had books under their table,
right,
like long boxes on the bottom.
And then check this out. I'm just going to kind of scrum through these really quick because I'm still. Yeah. So.
Are these in Mylars?
Yeah, they're in Mylars. So Avengers number 86, $5. Right.
In a Mylar. In a Mylar, you guys.
Incredible Hulk 144, $5.
Avengers number 95.
Wow, that's a really neat cover. Can we just talk about this cover real quick? Those colors?
The purple.
Wow.
Yeah. Avengers number 95 for $5. Incredible Hulk number 146 for $5. Fantastic Four number 122 for $5. Fantastic Four number 78 for $5.
In a Mylar.
Fantastic Four number 90 for $5. Fantastic Four number 117 for $5. And then Avengers 151 for $5. But, okay, so let's count this up, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. That should have been $45. When he told me how much it was, I did that like 23 bucks.
They were running a special.
And it was, because I got to give this guy a shout out, they were apparently running a special. Hold on. Guy named Jason Hamlin. This was his booth. He is from, I guess I want to say the Virginia area from what it said. And he had $3 bins, $5 bins, $10 bins. This show is a comic book con. This is actually a Comic Con. I feel like when we walked into that hotel and we walked into this event, it's exactly like it would have been back in 1996. A lot of pops. You're not kidding.
A lot of pops. So I've been on the lookout for the 11 Chase variant from Stranger Things because Kevin Markey is looking for it at a good price, and I found it there. The guy had it for $50, but I think Kevin Markey is saving, and he's also in the works, I think, of getting it from one of our subscribers. I think they linked up. One of the Terracone kids has it.
Oh, in the Patreon group.
In the Patreon group.
I love our Patreon group because
everyone's working together.
Right.
Oh, you're missing a pop? Hey, my brother has this at the store.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how much does he have on it? And I saw them going back and forth, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing.
Right.
Because we're building friendships here. But I wasn't sure if he had sealed the deal on that or not, so Kevin Markey, I was looking out for you. I always feel like I'm on the lookout. Like, if I see a friend looking for a pop or anything really, I keep my eyes out. I also believe that Anthony Terracone is looking for the Winter Soldier pop from the Civil War. I don't know if he's gotten it, but I also haven't seen it yet to message him and be like, hey, I found it. I'm never the one to just pick up pops because I have to have all the pops. I'm gonna pick up pops because I'm absolutely passionate about them. When I saw the Kingdom Hearts pop come out, I had never actually seen them physically, and I was like, they didn't get the license to Square Enix, so they couldn't do Riku or Sora or Kairi. They couldn't do any of them. And I was kind of like turned off by that because I was like, well, if you're going to do Kingdom Hearts, how could you not have the main character? I know they have Mickey, Goofy, Donald, and variants. They got Pete, they got Chippendale. So I was kind of just like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm refusing. But I also had never seen them in person. Well, I saw them in person. Ow, I just hit myself. You guys, okay, so we had seen Donald, we had seen the regular Goofy, and we have seen the GameStop Goofy. I grabbed the Chippendale 2-pack because I felt like this was going to be the harder one to find. And I also really enjoy when you have to make a gummy ship when you're going from world to world. So I grabbed it. Frick! I didn't want to go down this road, you guys. And ask him, I was very hesitant about it. But this was 25, or was it 20?
that was 25.
25, but I was okay with it because you get 2 pops. They're stinking cute, and it's Kingdom Hearts, and you can never find Kingdom Hearts.
It would be like me passing up a special edition Hulk Hogan pop or Back to the Future pops. That's how it is.
Can't do it.
If it was any indication how many times you were tagged on social media about those things.
My phone was out of control. And then Kevin Doherty sent me a picture of someone that has all of them, and you know what they did? They lined them up on a Keyblade. Challenge accepted. My mom is a huge fan of Arrow. Like, but specific Arrow. She wants Stephen Amell Arrow. And I don't blame her. Stephen Amell is not too bad to look at. So I kind of agree with her. But anyway,
I don't disagree. He's very handsome.
He's a hunk.
He's in great shape.
He's a hunk. My mom has a little Arrow section, and she said if I found anything Arrow, and I know she specifically means Stephen Amell Arrow, to pick her up something. So I hadn't seen much, and we walked by a t-shirt booth.
A big t-shirt booth.
Big t-shirt booth, and I found this t-shirt, and it was like a no-brainer. It was like, yep, there we go, getting that for mom. I know my mom wants the half-naked Stephen Amell shirt. So I think she's gonna probably wear this to archery. Okay, so there was one booth that we went to and we saw a few things that we liked, but they were bigger items, like bulkier items. So we were like, all right, let's do our laps. We'll come back around. We'll see where our money is at.
Let me predicate this by saying this is something that if you've been following this channel for a while, you'll know that we've been kind of avoiding falling down this dark hole a little bit, simply for financial reasons and because it's just a whole nother world of pain. We went down this hole and we did it simply to hopefully levy a deal with what Kat was getting. So we wanted to try and buy up a few things in a bundle, and the rest of the stuff that this guy had at his table to help me sweeten the deal for what Kat's gonna show you. So
we've been saving. We've always said we're going to buy, and we're going to start out with Return of the Jedi, vintage Star Wars. We're only going to buy Return of the Jedi until we collect the whole thing. This guy had a table full. The bubbles are always yellow, so if you guys are like, oh, why is the bubble yellow? All of the Return of the Jedi bubbles usually turned yellow.
Take a look at the card. The card is unpunched.
And so these cards are in really good shape too.
And then another one, got the AT-AT Commander, unpunched.
That's a beauty, Clark.
And then, B-Wing Pilot. So, you know, granted, this isn't like a biker scout. This isn't like a Chewbacca. I get it. You know, this isn't something that's crazy valuable. These right here, these have like $50, $60 stickers on them. It's a start. You know, I was asking him, how much for that Lando Calrissian? And
there was a few other ones. And then he had graded ones, too. He had a graded triple logo biker scout. He had like $450 on that, but it was like graded super duper high.
He had one of the C-3PO toys from the Droids series that there's only 6 that exist.
Graded.
And he has 3.
Graded.
They had Luke's, they had Lando Calrissians, they had Han Solo's, but
the Chewbacca.
Yeah, the Chewbacca, but those are $250, $300, $375 and up because they're all AFA graded. These we were able to pick up just because they're not graded, but they're mint on card. So now this will make 4 Return of the Jedi figures that we have mint on card that are unpunched.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
I'm terrified.
But we don't buy them so often where we've dug ourselves a hole. If we find them at good prices, we'll pick them up. And the guy gave us such a good deal because of what I saw. We looked at each other and we were like, okay, let's just do it.
This will be like a once every few months type thing.
Yeah, maybe once every year.
Or
depending on the price, you know. But it's okay. Actually, what's is that when he went to go ring our card, our bank, both of our cards were declined. And I was like, no, I assure you there's money in there. So we had to go ahead and like approve the transactions, and then our card went through, but it was like, our bank was like, no, 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 no.
I picked up these to kind of help levy the deal. The cat was looking at something that just caught her eye and she could not.
I couldn't. I saw this and I was like, oh my god, it's an enormous Spider-Woman bust. And then the guy was like, no, it's the 2010 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Skrull Spider-Woman bust. So she's actually green. And there's only 150 of these made. My favorite statue line by far, hands down, is Sideshow. So I opened her up, I dusted her off. Okay, you guys, let's just talk about it. First of all, what grabbed me and had me at yes, I will buy this, was the movement in the hair. The hair legitimately looks like it's moving and it's amazing. What also grabbed me was that her lips and her teeth have a shiny coat of paint on them to make them look wet. If I was a guy, I would be a boob guy, and she's got a really good set of boobs. So it's really hard to find Spider-Woman stuff. When I do, I usually tend to just pick it up because I really enjoy Spider-Woman a lot. I think her costume is phenomenal. It's one of my favorite costumes of all time.
So 70s. I love Jessica Drew.
Yeah. And her eyes, like, it's amazing. So this bust was number 140 out of 150.
Only 150 of these made. That's pretty
San Diego
serious.
Comic-Con 2010. It's going online for about double what I paid for at the convention. So I was very happy with this pickup. The hair got me. I really didn't care if it was green or, you know, if it was Skrull or if it was regular Jessica Drew. I really didn't mind.
I'd like to give a shout out to David for helping us out with this deal. He was very kind to us. It was awesome.
Yeah, he
does
gave us
shows
a great
lot.
deal. It's so epic.
Yeah.
So I got a new case from IKEA, one of those glass cases. So this will be the first thing that goes in there.
Do I get a shelf in that case or no?
I mean, you can have a shelf.
Why? There's 4.
Awesome.
Yeah, but come on, you have
Awesome.
you have a giant Deadpool statue one that takes up 2, and I get the least amount of shelves in every one.
Okay, you can have 2.
Split it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so epic. I just want to show it off. It's super fucking heavy too. Yeah.
It was very disco-like to match the 1970s Jessica Drew. Last little bit that we're going to show you guys.
These are so cool.
Last thing that we're going to show you guys is something that we came upon. It was just a table that was sitting there. Being comic book collectors as we are, you know, there's always the debacle of polymer bags versus mylar bags.
Versus whiteboards. Acid boards, non-acid boards, halfbacks, fullbacks.
I know.
Mylar, poly. Do you bag and board your comics at all, or do you leave them out? Do you grade them?
We stumbled upon this table that we immediately fell in love with.
I'll take mine.
These are invisible 40mm thick comic backboards.
So your normal board is this white piece of cardboard, and it does have acids in it, which arguably break down your book over time. They say that a poly bag, your books can be held up to what? 10 years?
Usually
you're supposed to rebag them.
They say like 5 to 7, but also remember, modern comic book paper is completely different than Silver Age, Bronze Age, Golden Age, and even a lot of Copper Age books.
So this is what you would normally get, and this is a board. So what you have to do with this is these have 2 pieces of film plastic on them. So you're supposed to peel them off. We couldn't pass these up, you guys. These were the coolest things we'd ever seen.
We immediately fell in love.
Because they had a few examples on their table too, and we were like, oh, that's nice. So here you are.
So check
this is what it looks like. It's completely see-through.
Wow.
Ooh, that's beautiful. When you bag and board your comics, I don't know if you're aware, but always take the tape off. Don't leave it like hanging, because it can catch your book. So I always just stick it like fully onto the plastic. Okay, you guys, so you ready? Now you can see the back of the book.
It's incredible.
How freaking gorgeous is that? And like it gives it this nice weight to it. For books that I'm really passionate about, or books that just have absolutely dope backs to them.
So just a little bit of backstory on this. It's Slab Pro, okay? Invisible comic book backboard, acid-free archival quality, 40mm thick, crystal clear, totally invisible, superior to flimsy acid paperboard, available in modern and Silver Age sizes. So,
but the silver can also house bronze books.
Right.
So you can get these from www.slab-pro.com, or he's also on Facebook, facebook.com/slabpro.
If you are like me, it doesn't matter if a book is worth $8 from like the early 70s. If it's nice, I want to put it in a Mylar, and I would love to put one of these things. This works out to about $1 a piece.
Yeah.
With these backs. So these are going to be for your coveted books that you want to take out, and you want to see the old comic book ads on the back, the old mail away orders, the old video game spots, and things like that.
Some covers now, variants, are wraparounds. Like it folds out into one picture, so this would be amazing for that.
He's apparently been around for 8 years or so now, give or take.
Every freaking comic book shop should have these. Oh my god, these are amazing. You know we're gonna end up ordering like a ton more, right?
I know.
And like you're giving your money to a small company too. Like you're not giving your money to a giant corporation. You're giving it to this single guy who invented this, who was very nice. He even hooked us up with some more of these boards because we bought so many.
Yeah, we bought
hands down
5 packs, and he gave us one.
He gave us one for because I have so many current books. Like that was so nice of him to do that.
Didn't have to do that.
He did not have to do that.
I want to see him at a bunch more shows because I feel like more people need to know about these.
Oh my god. Sorry, we were just blown away. Absolutely blown away. These were a no-brainer. Like we ran downstairs, we ran right to the ATM, and then marched our asses back up there and bought them.
Which felt like a half a mile away, but it was worth it.
It was fine. What we did not know was that there was an 18th floor. So it's on. So you go into the main convention room, but apparently there was an 18th floor that you get to by these elevators, but we didn't know where they were. I would have loved to go up there because Robert Bruce was up there, so we didn't get to see him.
Apparently we missed a couple things because there was so much on the 18th
But
floor.
now we know next year when we go back, we have to hit the other floors. There was also a room where they were doing panels. I'm kind of bummed that we missed that, but also like it was starting to get really crowded and my anxiety was kind of like getting high. But yeah, this was fun. I definitely recommend it. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. I thought
Good
this
job,
was great.
Big Apple Con.
Yeah, it did. It reminded me of something from in the 90s. I feel like we got some really great stuff.
Yeah, and it's like 4 o'clock and I'm already wiped.
Yeah. I mean, I would have loved to get something signed by Jim Lee. Even like Frank Miller. Like, just, I mean, come on.
Or even Jim STERANKO.
Yeah, that was cool.
But because of the size of these rooms, when people had lines, it completely impeded a lot of the traffic. So you had to bob and weave at these conventions.
This was an awesome day.
Yes, very awesome.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
I'll do it again. Yeah, for sure. We'll go back.
We're going to take Kat's parents to dinner. They're going to fight the whole way, and Phil's going to probably try and fist fight me for paying for dinner, but we're buying Kat's parents dinner because her mom just had surgery not long ago and she's recovering and we want to take her out.
She deserves it.
We love Jean.
Yeah, Jean.
She's a saint.
The woman is a saint.
She's a saint. Hey, is there a particular lipstick color you're wearing today?
Actually, there is. It's worn off already, but it was Bite Beauty's new lip pencil in the shade 12. If you like this video, give it a giant thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, hello, hi, thank you for watching again. Sound off in the comments below what was your favorite part. What's your favorite grab from today that we got? Autobots. Roll out. Do it. We're rolling out.
Bow, ticket, bow, ticket, bow, 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 ticket, bow, ticket, bow, bow. You got your own seat.
Yeah, I do. I got my own seat.
Not gonna work.
Hey guys, this is Comic Trips featuring Cat. Paul's not here today.
Unfortunately, I am here today, and you have to listen to me. Can you just sit in your seat?
I don't want to. What? These rules and regulations.
Sit.
You got all these damn rules.
Catherine, sit.
Phil, you tell Paul.